always so fun, and I love when you're funny, and we always joke around every time you're here. But this movie, Fatherhood, is a beautiful story.
It's based on a true story of a guy named Matt Loughlin, and the story is about a man whose life got flipped upside down. You know, he lost his wife after delivering a baby and was left with, you know, the idea of raising a child by himself after suffering, you know, one of the darkest moments in his life. And there was a high level of doubt in what he could do, if he could do, and rather than giving up, you know, he had to figure out a way to kind of bear down and stick with what life has thrown at him and make the best of it. And in this case, for me to take on the role, it gave me the opportunity to show a black father in a positive light. You know, for some time on the screen, on TV, if we're not getting out of jail or on drugs or off drugs, you know, there's a significant struggle behind the image of a black father. And I said, this is an opportunity just to put it in a space of positivity. And that was my reason for taking on the role, and also challenging myself to, you know, to go a little deeper in acting. It's a serious story. It's emotional, and it has its waves. So I'm excited about the journey that I'm about to take my audience on.
Your co-star in the movie is a baby. Now, clearly, you can't use an actual baby for all the hours of filming, so you had a...
Says who? Says who?
No, that's a fact. And
no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not a fact.
Yes, it is a fact.
We had a brilliant baby. We had a brilliant baby that I worked with, and this baby was relentless. This baby worked hours. This baby was pulling 14-hour days.
No, that is not true.
Like
the baby, no, Kevin, that was a fake baby. I know this for a fact, that you are not allowed to work for this many hours with a baby. What you were acting with was a doll.
This is ridiculous. What you're saying is ridiculous. To say that I will work with as a thespian. I'm a thespian. To suggest that I will work.
Thespian, not a thespian.
No, I'm a thespian. Don't you tell me. Don't you tell me what it is. For you to suggest that, you got some nerve, Jimmy, to think that that was a fake baby. You better look at the tape. I only work with real babies. This is my contract, buddy. I'm Kevin, the real baby, work with her heart. That's who I am. That's who I am. That's who I am, Jimmy. Okay?
I want to say you did a great job in this film, by the way. I did see it, and you were great. And I want to show everyone a clip. Here's Kevin Hart in Fatherhood. Take a look at this.
I don't know if it's normal or not, but it's two different kinds. She can either hit you with a streamer. That's when it's all put together, and it's a little solid, and it's a direct hit, or she'll buckshot you. And that's that spray. It's a quick whop. I need help. I need the crying to stop. How do I make the crying stop?
Okay. My oldest had colic for the first couple of months.
What's colic?
It's when babies cry for hours on end without any reason to feel like your eyes are about to pop out.
I gave the baby colic.
No, that's not how colic works.
It's because I'm not washing my hands and I'm just touching the baby, and that's how I gave the baby colic problem.
You don't give a baby colic. It's more of a digestive thing.
That's a relief.
Kevin Hart, everybody! That's how you do it right there. Fatherhood begins streaming on Netflix on June 18th. Pre-order his book, Marcus Makes a Movie. Thank you again for being here.